welcome back to the DIY van build, my peeps. So this week on our video, we are talking about windows. The number one place we lose security, privacy, and insulation is through those massive front windows and side windows that we have inside ROAMR. But a little disclaimer for you, this is a paid video. Yes, the company we're working with sent us this product free of charge so I could do a video for you guys. And yes, if I can get a product that looks this good, installs this easy, works as well as it does, is built to amazing quality, and it's competitively priced, you're darn right there's gonna be a link in the bottom of this video. What do you think? I'm crazy? Oh, you want to see what came in the box? I sure do. The company is called the Wanderful Soft Goods, and they just sent us a box full of goodies for ROAMR. So let's dig in and check them out. And upon opening this box, I'm gonna say it's very well packed, complete with bubble wrap. I could play with that stuff for hours. But as we start pulling it out, you'll see we have covers for our rear doors. We have covers for our driver and passenger windows. We have covers for our sliding door, a screen door for our rear entry of the van, an overhead shelf cover, and last but not least, our front windshield cover. I will say, what a massive haul we pulled on this deal. I mean, seriously, just look at the quality of this product. They're super lightweight, they're water resistant, easy to clean, and they're insulated. Honestly, between time, training, and materials, I couldn't have built these for cheaper myself. And it's quite possible I was looking to buy these anyways. So thank you to YouTube for making that connection. So these are just the items that we're gonna install in this video. We have our front window cover, we have our rear window covers, we have our driver and passenger window covers, and our sliding door cover. And honestly, we had to double stack the doors for the front and the rear because it just wouldn't fit on our table. Absolutely amazing. And that's not all. They also sent us a bug screen for the rear door. So at this rear section of our van, it's gonna fully seal in that door and give us a screen to keep the bugs away, which will complement this custom screen door we put in the sliding side of our van. They also sent us this hideaway headliner cover, which will fit our little hideaway shelf we put above the driver's cabin, and it'll cover that all up because that's gonna be the storage area for all our covers. But those two products are gonna be in a separate video because honestly we just have too many products to go through, and I feel like I kinda owe the Wanderful a little bit extra than what they initially requested, because 2 years ago, right before we took our big break, the Wanderful sent us this smaller box, which included another sliding door window cover and the pair of rear door covers. And at the time, they requested that we make a video for those two products, which I did commit to, but never did. This should speak to the service levels of the Wanderful. For me, service is number one, and these guys are definitely doing that. So when I recently reached out to them saying, hey, I'm back on the van build, I'd like to make this video, what would you like me to do? They said, let's upgrade you again. So they sent us that whole new set that you see in the big box, and let us keep the small box, which means I now have a spare set of rear window door covers and a spare sliding door cover. And I'm gonna give it away to one of our viewers. So throughout this video, I'm gonna do something that will give you the opportunity to win a set of rear window door covers and the sliding door window cover. So if that's something you would want in your van, pay attention closely. But I feel like we should cover off why would you need window coverings before we go too much further. And there's three key reasons behind that. The first one being security. Like most people that are building vans or in their vans, their intent is to live in the van, which means all your personal belongings, everything like that, are inside that unit. And with these windows, of course, we park out in the open public, and the last thing you want is somebody walking up, looking inside, seeing something they like, and breaking in and stealing it. Number two would be privacy. Along the same lines as security, everybody can see inside that van. Now with our van, on the first 2 points of security and privacy, in the daytime it's not such a big deal because we've gone and tinted our windows out as dark as we're legally allowed to. So when you look at these windows, it's really hard to look inside unless you get right up to it, block the reflections, and then you can actually see inside the van. But when considering the front windshield that you can't tint out, and look how bright this is at nighttime. It is literally a fishbowl on all sides that you can see everything. And this is relevant for me when just building the van, as well as once we start traveling in the van. Because there's some nights where I'm up to 3, 4 in the morning working away, and when we're sitting there with all the lights on, we just want a little bit of privacy. And the third reason for wanting window coverings would be insulation. Now, as you probably already know, windows offer an R value of absolutely 0, nil, nothing. All your heat or your cold is lost through those windows. And I've done some tests to show you that. And let me tell you, just sitting here, temperature outside right now, it's 15 degrees Celsius. But if I take my thermal gun and point it at that window, it is saying it's close to 38 degrees Celsius on that window. You can feel that heat right here where I'm sitting. And when we install the window covering and take the temperature after they sat there for a while, it's now sitting at 23 degrees Celsius, almost 24. Over 10 degrees difference from the inside to the outside. I guess one more thing to prove is that, of course, we saw the temperature of the front face. So when we pull this off now, and then we're gonna take the temperature, the other side of that is running, it's cooling down fast, but it was at 36 degrees when we first pulled it off. And once again, on the opposite side of things, this morning when it's chilly outside, I can actually feel the cold coming off of these windows. So right now, it's 0 degrees Celsius outside. And when we take our temp gun and shine it on the window, it's actually registering at -4 degrees Celsius. Even though our van is heated to 69 degrees Fahrenheit, those windows are ice cold. But when we install our window covering, it now brings that temperature up to almost 17 degrees Celsius. So I will say, it's not the end all be all when it comes to insulation, but as I've stated before, when you're living in a tin can, every little bit counts, and these window coverings do make a difference. And now it's time to move on to the part of the video where I get to show you how they fit. Now, because we have so many products to install, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break these down one at a time as per how you would buy them off the Wanderful website. So if we go onto the website, the first thing you're gonna see, they make these for the standard window sizes on the 3 main styles of vans: the ProMasters, the Transits, and the Sprinters. They don't do our custom windows, like our 2 rear windows here, where we had to make those custom frames around our windows. The Wanderful is not able to help out with that. I did ask, but it's just not something that they're getting into. So for those windows, if you want to see how we built the frames, you can click up here. And if you want to see how we make those covers in the future, hit that subscribe, hit that bell, and you'll be notified when that video comes out. And now, getting back to the Wanderful website, obviously we're going to choose the Sprinter kits. And we're going to start with the kit for our rear window covers. And these are very, very, very simple to install. So the kit comes in one bag, which comes with 2 covers and a bag to hold those covers in. The covers themselves have a little Velcro strap on them that kind of hold them together, and they just fold out like that. You have one side that has a textured side to it, and the other side is just a flat black. Now it doesn't actually come with instructions or anything, but my assumption is the flat black side will go towards the window for the outside looking out, and the textured side is going to go to your inside of the van, because that's actually where you got your tag that says the Wanderful on it. These have built-in magnets all the way around the edges, so in that way you just take your window covering, find the direction that it goes, and stick her in place. As easy as that. It honestly couldn't get any simpler. Then move up to our window covering for our side sliding door. And this is just going to slide into the window place. Now because I have this custom screen door we put in, it's a little tougher, but there it is, magnetically held in place. And finish this all off with our kit for our front window covers, which is the front driver and passenger window and the front windshield. These come as one kit, but they do go in separate bags because that front windshield one is a massive cover. So for the passenger and driver windows, once again, 2 covers, 1 kit, and they are held together with Velcro so so they fold up nicely. And again, magnets all the way around the outside so it can magnet to all the metal around your window. So there is going to be one thing I'm going to mention here. This is directed to the Wanderful, is I feel like although we can tell the color difference of what goes inside, what goes outside, on this little tag that says the Wanderful Soft Goods, you should put a driver, passenger, or a left, right, something of that sort, just because I do find myself every time I do this trying to figure out which shade goes to which window. I did it on the back windows, and now I'm doing it on the front windows. Same deal. Clip into place, and as simple as that, we have a window covering on our driver's door. Of course you fall down, go boom, but good thing you didn't actually boom. Last but not least, it's the front window. Once again, it's its own bag, nicely labeled, and it comes with its own storage bag, just like all the rest of them, and the Velcro strap, but it is absolutely massive, and I gotta try and put this in a small area and record it for you guys. I feel like it might not be an easy task. But this one actually is one of the covers that I do want to talk about because it's not just held in with magnets. So as you know, around these edges, it's a plastic dash. There's the plastic pillars going up the side, as well as a fabric roof liner. So the magnets are not going to work. So what they've done on these ones is at the top of the cover, you'll see they have these drawstrings with the pull cord and a hook on the other end. Because what this is going to do is those hooks are going to clip in underneath the headliner at the top to hold the top end of that cover in place. So we just slide the bottom end in first. Then we're going to take our strings with our hook and hook it up into the headliner on both sides. Then we pull that drawstring and it'll draw your shade up against the window. So you kind of just have to tuck that front edge up right underneath there. And then once you have everything sitting in place, it gets really dark up front. You just flip down your sun visor and that's what holds the top up into place. But that's how it works. I'm gonna say, they definitely look pretty good. And now that I've installed these, it already feels warmer up here. You're not getting that cold air off those windows, which makes it feel much warmer inside the cab of this van. And I guess one last thing, which would be the fourth good reason for having these window coverings, is that I will show you, it is daytime outside. And if I shut off our lights, like that, look it. It is pitch black inside the van, meaning you could sleep in to whatever hour you want in the daytime and it's gonna feel like nighttime inside your van. But then when it is nighttime, we have the van fully lit up. You can't see anything through those windows. There's no light leak. It is completely blacked out all the way around our van. We have officially become stealth. And yes, just so you know, the lights are on inside the van. But we won't stick around out there too long because it's chilly as heck and it's just pitch black. There's nothing to see anyways because the window coverings worked. So make sure you go down below and click that link and check out a pair of shades for your van. I'm positive the Wanderful Soft Goods will take good care of you. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? No pressure, of course. You do you. But come on now, go down and hit that button. If you have subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we will see you on the next video. Whoa, 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 hold on, whoa. We almost forgot about the giveaway. If you remember, I promised this set of window covers to one of our lucky viewers. And this set here, between the rear two windows and the sliding door, is valued at over $600. So here's the catch. In this video, you've seen some words just like that engraved into the video. So what you need to do is go back to the beginning, find out what those words are, and complete the sentence, and then comment down below. Of course, to win the prize, you need to be subscribed and get the message correct in the comment section down below. And once this video hits 200 comments in total. I'll pull out all those names of the comments, do a random draw, and whoever we pick, I'll send you a set of covers. So now, if you haven't subscribed, there's probably a little bit more pressure. So go down there, hit that button. If you have subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe hit that thumbs up, that bell if you haven't, and definitely leave us a comment below. And we will see you on the next video.
Perfect.